Or suppose then these are absolute wonder in the world, no doubt. But the questions, there are many questions about it. First, we consider two questions. Number one, why these were built? Why? Number two, what are the principles behind pyramids? Answering the questions number one, we have to get help from the Prophet. According to the Holy Al-Quran, soil provided knowledge by the Almighty Allah, who is called God by the another religion followers. Also, but when we visit pyramids, we can see that there are a mixture of a lot of spiritual theme, mathematical terms and conditions, physics and chemistry. Number one, spiritual fact. We have to remember that Allah says, I am the time. But when or where the time was started for the whole universe and human beings. The first man in the earth was Adam. And the second person, we know it. Whatever we call as religion. Worldwide, it is known that Adam and Eve were the first male and female. If we consider the position of Adam and Eve in the light of Allah, is respectively is 2 and 3. Adam 2 and Eve 3. Dear viewers, please remember that we have considered 2 and 3 as spiritual 2 and 3, not numerical 2 and 3. Suppose this was 2 stones. I put it, after I put the stones one after another, there is one upon one. First, half upon half, half upon half. First way. Second way, 1/3 upon 1/3. 1/3 upon 1/3. Another 1/3 upon 1/3. Another 1/3. 2/3 upon 2/3. 2/3 upon 2/3. Here, 1/3 and 2/3 come from 3. That is, this concept is based on 3. In the first, half upon half, again, I repeat again, half upon half. This concept is basis of 1/3 upon 1/3 and 2/3 upon 2/3 on the basis of 3. I have some drawing. I'd like to see or show you half upon half, half upon another. One third upon 1/3. Another 2/3 upon 2/3. This is on graph paper. These are drawings on graph paper. Three lessons or 3 ways of making pyramids. Now, another theory. You can see it in Rupture. One women and a man standing in Rupture. You can say in my thumbnail it is seen. In my thumbnail in the thumbnail it will be seen. It is shown. In thumbnail, one thumbnail, you can see it. That is, what does it mean? That is, 1 by 3 or 1/3 position here. The women's uh, are not, is not, the women is not the half of this male or man. Women is likely to be the 1/3 of the male. And here, the another women's stays. So, I describe it like this: 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, and here this is the soup of mean. I have I have uh, this is into I have put who is a man of heavenly man. The woman is the heavenly women. The man regarded as heavenly man, and the women regarded as the heavenly women. Here, what is the theory of Pharaoh? This is the technology of everything. Pharaoh want to say to us that this is the technology of theory of everything. When any men or women will enter into the heaven, how they can pass by this technology. The equations of the theory of everything is 2 into half equal to 1, 3 into half, 1 by 3 equal to 1. What does the what is the theory of Harrow of the theory of everything is every particle's energy depends on the fraction of 2 and 3. Every particle's fraction depends on the fractions of 2 and 3. So, the pyramids are built to discuss discuss the so so we can say we can say that the theory of everything, the technology of everything, and the equations of it. So we can say according to Pharaoh, every particle or matter can vibrate in many different modes. Each modes can be called a particle. These modes always being made by meeting to a straight line in a point and measures by 90 degrees. That is, uh, this is the 90-degree. This point, the meeting point, measures that a wave is done. So 90 degrees is a factor of measuring everything. Now, an example of real material by using real materials. The real example over 90 degree. This is bow and arrow. This is bow and arrow, and there are many dots on a straight line. Many dots. We know it. Everybody knows it. There are many dots on a straight line. If I target any, if I target any point or any dot, I can cross my arrow through that dot. Suppose this dot, I want to cross this dot, or I want to touch this dot from this dot from a distance. There is a risk of being left out. It when if I fail to draw a straight line through this point, uh, uh, the arrow's top point, it must be on a straight line. This two, this is the point, or this is a dot of this arrow, and this is a dot. This point or this dot and this dot when will be on a straight line, and then the arrow can pass through them. It's clear. Suppose a, a small displace here. The arrow only displaced a simple, or what can I say, uh, a tiny or a small, so much small distance, or displace distance, displace a simple distance. For a simple displace of arrow, there is a risk of being missed or being left out the targeting point. It is clear. Dear viewers, please look at. There are two pyramids here. One pyramid, and from the middle line, or this line, there is a pyramid. So uh, the pyramid has a part of underground pyramid. Has a part of the pyramid has a underground pyramid, because the cause is described here. Every particle need energy. Otherwise, it cannot be moved. It cannot be displaced. It cannot be. Uh, it has no. It has no more. It has. Then it has. It then it has no power. First condition. When it gains energy, and then it gained power. How can it gains power? By vibrating this string. By vibrating this string. Okay, I discuss the energy and power later. So every pyramid has a similar pyramid. Into that, every mountain has a similar mountain into the earth. I shall discuss the matter again. Uh, I shall discuss the matter in the next videos. So every particle has an opposite particle, and we live in a parallel universe. Because the equations here. Then 90-degree, the fact is a fact of at every step or every in every uh, measurement. If we consider the measurement, 90-degree is a not only the measurement of angle. So especially anyhow may say or may think, I don't know who is this special or specific arrow. The 90-degree is a ideal measurement. I suppose the work of God or man God. We can see how much we can see by eye. How much? Suppose I observe anything. I observe anything. It's a line. Is my 2S able to see 90-degree, 90 into 2 equal to 180-degree? Can we see 180-degree through 180-degree? No. We can see front minimum, maximum or not minimum, maximum our vision power is maximum like this, not 180-degree completely, not. If I turn, then I also I can also see like this. then we may we have seen 360 degree, 360 degree, 360, about 360 degree, except this two angle. This two angle makes an eye. 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 Is there any person having 360-degree power, visionary power? Is there? Is there any person? Only God can observe 360 degree. Only He is able to see 360 degree or 360 degree visionary power or this visionary power. Otherwise, not. Pharaoh says to us, he has a power of 360 degree in the world. If we consider or compare with a satellite, then there is a theme like up is so much up. This is ground. If anybody stood here or here, he can see more than a person who is stand here. It is 10% correct. So the visionary power depends on the height from the earth. It is clear. So satellite serving worldwide because it is so much high, stands so much, stand, we know. So in the world, pharaohs have a power of visionary, power of sight uh, than that of any person. He is able to see everything. Who he has a power of than any person in in the world. And that and so he said that I am not the greatest. His question, because the logic says or logic proves that he is the greatest. The power and energy depends on him. So, a simple person cannot do like a pharaoh. Pharaohs is enriched of knowledge and technology. What is the knowledge? The scientific knowledge, the mathematical terms and conditions, the mathematical equations or the laws of physics and chemistry he possesses. So a simple person cannot do what a pharaoh can do. It is his claim. He is the greatest. He is the separate from the society. Everybody should obey him. Otherwise, he will be dead. He will be dead. Or he will be punished. In Holy Quran, it is said many verses. But what is the difference between the Almighty, between the Almighty and Him? What is the difference, or what is the position Pharaohs and Almighty? What is the position? Because he is a he is, I will create my representative theory. According to Stephen Hawking, information before lost, before height or lost or vanish or any information into the black hole, it makes or it throw a photocopy of that information. It's true. Stephen Hawking's theory is true because mathematically it is proved. Uh, so the mummies, the photocopy of his time, lifetime, of his uh, time. He is dead, but he is the photocopy when he was an was a pharaoh or a pharaoh. So whatsoever, pharaoh is a title. Nowadays we use the term president, prime minister, etc., chancellor, pharaoh. The mummies also a photocopy of his time. Now he is dead. Many explanation will come uh, later. Let us. According to Islam, one, two, event horizon. In according to our hadith, here Sahih Bukhari Sharif, this is an old and his two companions, Hazrat Abu Bakr radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu and Hazrat Umar radhiyallahu ta'ala anhu, sat and the circle of the circle, the front, the mouth or front, or the sat on mouth. and their legs were into the well. But on this circle, another companion, Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu, sat here. Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu and Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. This is a old. So, uh, proof of a photocopy of information. Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. Few distance from the well. He said there. Our Holy Quran is come from is Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala anhu. He compiled the Quran from every place or everywhere or where it was from the device our Holy Quran is like a shape of book is from Hazrat Usman radiallahu ta'ala. Shortly, you have to recognize it. So this is the place of the event horizon. Or, according to Hadith, Osman work is the photocopy of the information, and the three persons, including Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu ta'ala anhu and Ummu, we did not get informations from our Rasul is be upon him directly. Firstly, position Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Rasul we did not get informations from our Rasul is be upon him directly. Firstly, information comes to our Prophet, peace be upon him, and here the sitting, firstly, Rasul, peace be upon him, and after then, Abu Bakr and Umar, and who, respectively 2 and 3, means the flow of information. And the three persons and the three persons means the information is three-dimensional. Hazrat Osman's sitting means photocopy of information. We can say Stephen Hawking's Faraday's theorem, Stephen Hawking's theorem, and our religious theorem. Closely connected about the close. Supporting Faraday's theorem, we have a hadith. Rasulullah participated a run race with his beloved wife, Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. In first race, Rasulullah was defeated. In the second race, Rasulullah won the race. And then Rasulullah said, This is the defense of first round or first test. And Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha said, I'm waiting today. In this sense, I can say, or we can say, uh, the energy gain and energy loss. Energy gain and energy loss. Energy loss means you are waiting. You have no weight. You have no energy. So you have to defeat. You have to defeat it by anybody or any person. So energy gain, energy loss is not the matter of only 500 years, only 500 years ago or 200 years ago or nowadays or today's theory. It is the theory of minimum 4,500 years ago. It was published in the world. And then we know the Muslims, we know minimum about 1,500 years ago. And finally, I would like to say about mirrors. I should not discuss the place or spot where Rasulullah went. Yet I have to say something about mirrors. Around the world, many men know one way ticket to the blues, one way ticket to one way ticket, one way ticket, one way ticket, one way ticket to the blues. Like this, I would like to say that two-way tickets to the blues, two-way tickets. Rasulullah goes and back in the Barkot. What does it mean? Barkot. Barkot means to care a thing in the tiny part, a small part. To care in a tiny part. This is a matter. This matter contains some energy, power, etc. If the outside power care this matter into a tiny part in this work to care the tiny part or dot or molecule, whatever you can say, the tiny part or tiny, so much tiny or so much little to care about the tiny part is called Barkot. Rasul from Masjidul Haram to Masjidul Aqsa, please, the vital point, Masjidul Haram to Masjidul Aqsa, and then the above 98 degree. Why Barkat needed? And we can explain there the one way ticket to the blues. And so The two-way ticket goes and back. If the way is so much high, so much high, so much high, and back, the distance is negligible. According to physics, the distance is negligible. So, oh, another question. Why need it? So much speedy. The spaceship or any spaceship goes to was upward, goes to above. Then the ship get hot, so much hot, so much hot. But Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam goes on a Burak, another ship, so much speed, more than the speed of light, more than. So Barkot is needed there. So Miraj is a true incident, true incident. No question about it. Sorry, I have a point. I missed the point. Why the mummies or the system is made of by gold, silver, the precious metals? Because we know the eternal life is a life of the another light, according to Pharaoh. I am saying this. According to Pharaoh, that means Pharaoh says to us, men or woman, human being dies means they go to another world. Another world means the world of another light, such as uh, infrared, infrared light, infrared reflects well from the surface of a surface made by uh, gold. So there is lot of the huge gold. This is huge metal. There are a lot of gold used there. It likes a miracle that how Pharaoh knew this modern science. How? It is a matter of thinking. It's really a matter of thinking, matter of research. No more today. Thank you. The theory of everything, the equations of everything, and the technology of everything must must be like this. Because this science described like the theory of case of alternative current, we use the equation A sin omega t. I would not like to say or discuss science because it's not a classroom. Uh, Yeah, it is a non matter. It's no matter. They're all about the what we know the equations of SNA alternating current or DC direct current and so on. They have the equation of or physics or chemistry